up, y'all? It's your girl saying we are back with episode 2 of reacting to content from Libs of TikTok's Twitter account. Now, the first episode, y'all must have really liked that. Y'all really enjoyed that a lot because I have like over 1,000 views on that video, which is insane. I appreciate every last one of y'all for it because I didn't think that was going to happen. I just like doing videos to stuff that I like. That's why I did Clown World last week. A lot of y'all didn't care for Clown World. I personally like it. I might keep doing them videos. It ain't for y'all at that point. It's for me. It keeps me very entertained. But let's head over to Libs of TikTok Twitter account and see what nonsense in the world has built up over these past 2 weeks. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have a video. It's going to be the first thing we look at. It says practice using airs, neopronoun. What is that? What is that? They be coming up, I swear on everything. Everything is a pronoun. Okay, my new pronouns are about to be I'm fed up, okay? Like, let me know what yours are in the comment section down below so I know how to properly address y'all when I respond to comments in my Monday morning videos.
Welcome back, you old snack. This is part 2 of learning about airs neopronouns.
Part 2?
To hear about the history and origin of these neopronouns, head back to my account. Now, we're going to practice.
They say history and origin. I know that's a whole lie. That is a whole lie because they're also going back in history claiming all these people that we learned about are all of a sudden gay and trans in some form or fashion. I know you are lying.
A is from Baltimore originally, then A moved to New York City for a few years. Now A lives in LA with Air 2 cats. Have you seen Air artwork yet? A loves working with pouring paints and watercolors. A has made all of these Airself. In fact, you can support Air by purchasing artwork. Head to pukalukatuka.com. A hopes this practice helps. A knows that learning new words is difficult already, let alone how hard it is to unlearn how we operate and how we think about ourselves and those around us. But A is so grateful you stayed so long to practice with Air, and A hopes you come back for more pronoun lessons with Pukalukatuka.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does A and A... You sounds like that's your nickname, okay? Sounds like you're just like, A moved to Baltimore, A moved to New York, A moved into LA. It sounds like you just saying your nickname. Mine is Sang. Sang used to live over here. Sang lives over here now. Sang has a cat. That's all you saying. What are you talking about? What? This is the first video, and I done already started popping off. All right, let's find the next one. Let's find the next one. I guess to stay on brand with the pronoun fiascos, it says a school in Kitsap County, Washington, homeschool your kids. I am a big supporter of homeschooling your kids. If you're able to, please do it. I know everybody's not able to due to finances and both parents having to work, but if you are able to, please homeschool your children. Look what they got on here. It says share your pronouns for October. MX, what is it? What does that mean? What is MX? They, them, they, he, him, it's. What are you talking? They, them, stars? That's a joke. I already knew all of this was a joke. Zer. I still don't know what that is. And I heard that a while ago. This is joke. All of it's a joke. All right, you guys see this video. It says they want your children. Levin tells pediatricians that they need to become activists for transgender care for Oh, why? Why? This is how you know Satan runs this realm. This is how you know. Why are they fighting so hard to mutilate kids? Why? It's sick, it's disgusting, it's gross. Look at this. It says, at this point, they're openly advocating for your child to get groomed. Yes. Yes, they are. You know we gotta watch the video now. This is a 2-minute video. All right.
So I encourage all of you to think of yourselves as ambassadors to your communities. Ambassadors for science. Ambassadors for compassion. And ambassadors for care. These conversations don't have to be limited or restricted to a medical setting. Offer yourselves as informational resources, not just for youth, but for school teachers, principals, school boards, professional organizations, recreation centers, county commissioners, and others who would benefit from this information and your perspective. Please proactively seek opportunities to speak about what you know. Our task is to educate the public in as many forums as possible. And we need to have these conversations that question the assumptions that are underlying today's attacks on trans people. Pushing back the veil of ignorance demands this extra effort, and this is the challenge before our profession.
There is no veil of ignorance. Look, if you're a full-grown adult and you want to destroy your body, be my guest. Do whatever you want to do. It's your body. That's just like the people, what is it, the reptile man, where he cut the slit in his tongue and his whole body is like green and he got the scales and he tattooed his eyeballs black. Look crazy as ever. Looks completely insane. But he a grown man. And if that's how he wants to live life, looking like a crazy psychopath, go for it, my man. Be you. The issue is you're pushing this on children. And then you're also trying to get the parents out of the equation. They're trying to make it to the point where your kids, and I'm not even joking about this, I just read so many articles recently. They're trying to get to the point where your kids can go and get the puberty blockers and the hormone pills and get surgery requests without the parents' involvement, which is sick, completely sick. And if you try to intervene as a parent, depending where you live, you might go to jail, which is insane. It is completely insane. I don't know if I can watch all 2 minutes of this. This the jokey dude where him, remember we did the article where the other guy that always be in photos with him, they work in the Biden administration. The other dude stole that lady's bag from the airport and he been wearing her clothes for a whole month now. And the Biden administration acting like they don't want to talk about that. It's like, hey, so what's going on with this guy? Y'all still paying him? Did y'all punish him? Is he going to jail? This is theft. It's a joke. It is all a joke with these people. Oh, this is completely sick. A child is taught to tip a drag queen for performing at a family-friendly drag show in Washington. This is gross. This is completely gross. I don't understand, and this is why y'all get called groomers. Why do y'all want kids at drag shows? There is nothing family-friendly and kid-friendly about a drag show. It is a whole entertainment performance for adults. Okay, I don't know why y'all want this so bad. Because let's be for real. If we sat here and was like, ooh, we need to have some family-friendly, kid-friendly strip clubs, y'all would lose your minds. Y'all would be like, oh, the right is sick. They're disgusting. They're trying to groom children and have sex with children. What do you call this? And then you teaching them how to put the up here with the... Oh, that's disgusting. That's completely disgusting. Uh-oh, we have more queer books in the classroom, like we saw last time. Teacher shows off her queer library for students, including This Book is Gay. The book teaches how to have gay sex and encourages the use of sex apps. You know what's wild about all of this? There's been a lot of parents going to their school board meetings to talk about this and how they don't want it in there. And they'll read passages out loud at the board meeting. And the people on the board will be like, oh, that's totally disgusting. Why are you reading this? Don't you understand there's kids in the room? The irony of that whole situation. And they're just like, y'all the ones that allowed this in the school and you're going to tell me this is sick to read out loud because there's a kid in the audience. It don't make sense. Look at this. Look at all these books. Look at all these books. Part 1, boy on boy. The ins and outs of gay sex. Bro. This is... I'm telling you, if you can homeschool, please homeschool your child. Because this is nonsense. This is demonic, evil, disgusting. It's just gross. This is interesting. This says, without evidence, leftists spread a viral conspiracy theory that right-wing terrorists were behind the power substation vandalisms in Moore County, North Carolina, to stop a drag show. The sheriff just said at the presser there is no evidence for that claim. Thousands remain without power. That's wild that lie got put around. The fascists wanted to stop a drag show in North Carolina, so they shot up multiple power substations and knocked out power to 40,000 people to prevent the show from happening. This is terrorism. And then this says, Moore County Sheriff Ronnie Fields reports that the mass power outage across the county is being investigated as a criminal occurrence. Just after 7 p.m. on Saturday evening, December 3rd, 2022, several different communities across Moore County began experiencing power outages. As utility companies began responding to the different substations, evidence was discovered that indicated that intentional vandalism had occurred at multiple sites. Moore County Sheriff's deputies and various other law enforcement agencies within the county responded to the different areas and are providing further site security. And then anyone with information could call that number. And then now they're saying a group of Christo-fascists has shot at power substations in Moore County to shut down a drag show happening in town. 40,000 residents are without power, people who need power for medical devices, families who need to stay warm, plunging a community into darkness. A terror attack. Okay, now wait a minute, because this person said without evidence, they're spreading a viral conspiracy theory that is behind it. Is it behind it? Let's look at this thread real quick. Because I want to know if they ever explained why the power got knocked out. Here we go. Trans activist Charlotte Clymer recklessly spread the unconfirmed claim to tens of thousands that the vandalism of power substations in Moore County was to shut down a drag show. The sheriff said they've come across no evidence for this rumor. Ooh. So there is something saying the sheriff said it's not terrorism. Oh, and he tags Elon in this one. He said Twitter repeatedly fails at responding to viral conspiracies if they're leftist. Verified accounts spread unsupported claims of a right-wing terrorist attack happening over a drag show. There's no evidence for this according to investigators. Where's the investigators that said there's no... Because this is the report. It says the utility companies began responding, saying evidence was discovered that indicated that intentional vandalism had occurred. But who did it? Oh, and then they have the live right here from the sheriff's office. So engaging in speculation and inflicting panic-inducing rumors about terrorist attacks on communities dealing with no power in winter helps them in what way? I haven't found any organized campaigns yet to support those in Moore County, but let me know if you find. Militant far-left trans extremist Aaron Reed goes further than others and names specific organizations that Reed claims carried out the power substation attacks. The conspiracy theorist provides no evidence. So they're trying to say the Proud Boys, the Patriot Front, and right-wing militias are shutting down drag shows and cutting power to entire towns in order to enact anti-alphabet community hate and terrorism. Okay, where's the evidence? All right, we go through the comment section. This guy said, without evidence, there's evidence 2 power stations were shot up. Yeah, because that one guy, he did the post from the sheriff's department. They said it does look like somebody intentionally did that. Now, how these people know, they're not showing evidence to how they think it's attached to like these sites, and that's what I want to know. I want to know why they think that's the evidence, because there's no evidence pointing to them. I guess that's what's happening. This person says the fact they came up with that claim so quickly with almost investigative info likely points to them doing it and claiming it was right-wingers. A la Jussie Smollett. Yeah, Jussie Smollett, yeah. Oh, here we go. It's getting juicy. It says the Emily Grace Rainey in this article is the same Emily Grace Rainey me storyteller SBM and Jay-Z Blyberg wrote about for the AP. She was a psychological operations officer who led a group of people from New York to DC on January 6th. Oh, the plot thickens. The evidence is pointing in that direction. Pinning this to revisit once more information is known. I don't know, that whole thread was like a wild ride. I still didn't come across any evidence certain groups did it. But right here, like I was saying, they said there was evidence that was discovered that indicated that intentional vandalism had occurred. Now, who did it? Nobody's saying any of that yet. So I would probably wait to see until like some stuff comes out, because I like the fact that they randomly finger pointing. I think that's wrong. I think that is completely wrong. You gotta wait till some evidence comes out so you can know who did it. Oh, we got something right here. Breaking. Email leaks reveal Arizona Secretary of State Katie Hobbs was in regular communication with Twitter, telling them who to censor. If y'all saw my episode I did of Twittergate, Twitter Files, episode 1. Still waiting. First off, Elon, I know you said y'all gotta look over it, and then you told the people in the Twitter spaces you was gonna release all the information. Sir, please hurry up with episode 2. Like, we are waiting for more stuff to be revealed. If y'all haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'm gonna link it. I always forget to put cards in the videos. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But I will try to remember to link it in the description box below. But back to this. Let's see what this email says. Thank you, blank. Both tweets have been removed from the service. Thank you. Thanks. Blank Twitter. Please see this report below from the Arizona SOS office. Please let me know if you have any questions. And they were trying to figure out like who to send this to at Twitter. I'm blank communications director for the office of the Arizona Secretary of State. I am flagging this Twitter account for your review. Yeah, so if you guys missed the Twitter Files episode, essentially Elon was like, oh, Twitter had these channels open for both parties, but this is all the money that the Democrats pumped into it, which is like a crap load of money. Like, it was a lot. And because of that, Twitter was like, oh yeah, you want us to shut people up and ban people and suppress information? Gotcha. And that's exactly what they did. That is exactly what they did. They basically was working with the DNC to do whatever they wanted to do. And then an FBI agent came out and he said they sit with all the major tech companies to suppress information and block and remove people. I'm not shocked. Are any major media outlets talking about it? Nope. Am I shocked? Nope. It's sad. All right, y'all. It's getting long, so y'all know how we do. I'm going to end the video off with this. It says, exclusive. In a now deleted video, Boston Children's Hospital admits that gender identity may be just a phase. That doesn't stop them from cutting the breast off of 14-year-old girls. This is the same chick. Let me go back here. This chick right here. This is the same chick in another video by them where she said, and I believe it's her, where she said babies can determine what gender they are in the womb. In the womb. They can let you know, your baby can let you know when you're carrying if it's going to be a boy or a girl or not, despite what it is. So if you're carrying a boy, your young baby boy can let you know in the womb if he want to be a girl. I think this is the same chick. Because it comes from the same hospital. This got to be the same chick saying that goofy stuff.
Parents do wonder if a child's gender identity is a phase. Sometimes it may be just a phase of development where they're exploring their gender identity and they're kind of getting a sense of who they are, but a lot of children do end up identifying as that gender into young adulthood and adulthood. The only real way we know for sure that they're going to continue in that gender identity is just to allow them to develop over time. And so that's what we recommend to parents, is to give them the space. Even if parents are concerned that it's a phase, we never want to tell the child that they shouldn't be expressing their gender identity or that they should be ashamed for the way that they're expressing their gender identity, because that can be quite harmful. We just want to give the child a chance to develop and explore on their own.
Yeah.
Parents,
mind you, this is the same hospital that was like, we never had any of these videos up. And somebody was like, yeah, you did. They had all the receipts. They had all the receipts from when Boston Children's Hospital first got called out and they started pulling the videos. And somebody was like, oh, that's crazy. I knew you were going to do that. So here's all the videos that you just pulled off your site. It's so funny. You got to laugh. You got to laugh sometimes to be entertained. But all of this is sick and disgusting. It's just... What do I tell y'all from time to time? We all hate it. We dislike it. But for all of my religious people out there that watch this has to happen. The biblical prophecies, a lot of that stuff has to be fulfilled. Everything has to go downhill for things to pop off and happen. So we can get raptured and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody trying to be around here no more. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love doing these type of episodes. These episodes are great. But let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss the next dropping video. And to stay up to date, always check my community tabs from time to time, just to see what I'm saying or have going on. Because I like to include y'all in things sometimes. And sometimes I just like to say thank you. You know, I appreciate y'all. But with that being said, you already know who it is. It's Sang.